So this past week, I've been using and testing the all-new TCL 10 5G UW, and today I bring to you my review. Let's get started. All right, so let's start off again with a major shout out to TCL for sending this review unit to the studio for me to give you my genuine take or my genuine feedback on this phone. This is my way of telling you that this is not a sponsored video, right? I wasn't paid for this. They simply sent in a review unit for me to take a look at, test it out, and share with you what I personally think of it. And with that being said, let's go ahead and start off with the design of this thing. This one is my second TCL phone, and one thing I can say is that these people really do know how to design cool looking phones. This thing just looks amazing. I mean, I don't have to tell you. You can see yourself here with that diamond cut or that crystal pattern type of design that it has there. It's actually kind of shimmering from the inside. It's like it's embedded under the skin of the phone somehow. It looks so nice. Anyone who comes in contact with this phone just talks about how beautiful it looks. By the way, this is one of the most affordable, if not the most affordable 5G phone you can find in the market right now, priced at $399. That is really a price that you can't beat. It has a beautiful 6.5-inch full HD display with a screen to body ratio of a little bit over 83%. It's a very large screen, and you can see here when I'm comparing with my iPhone 11 Pro Max, which is already a large phone, it's a very nice screen, which is really not all that surprising coming from TCL. I mean, they make very beautiful screen for their TVs. And this one, we're talking a good 450 nits. It looks just beautiful. It's a fantastic looking display, and it supports HDR playback. Of course, the colors pop. The colors are very vibrant on this phone. And it also has that adaptive brightness, which is always such a nice feature to have. We have a 16 megapixel front facing camera here, and it shoots 1080p at 30 frames. And on the back here is a triple camera module setup. You have a 48 megapixel wide, an 8 megapixel ultra wide, and a 5 megapixel macro lens with the flash on each end here. The camera performs very well, and you can see some of the pictures that I've already snapped with the phone here. And again, the colors really do pop, like I just mentioned, and you saw that in the samples that I just showed there. Then you have this thing here. This is a great placement for the fingerprint sensor. I'm not sure if you can see it right there, for you to just easily reach it right there. Very convenient. It just feels natural in order for you to unlock your phone while you're picking it up. It's also very responsive. As soon as you touch it, it unlocks the phone. We do have a mic and headphone jack at the top of the phone here. Pretty handy to still have that headphone jack. On the right side here, we have a volume rocker, the power button. At the bottom, we have a USB Type-C and the speaker setup here. And on the left side, we have a SIM card slot, which also houses the micro SD card. It's running the Snapdragon 765G coupled with that 6 gigs of RAM, and performance has been top notch here. It is a great processor. Multitasking has been great on here. No lag, no crashes, no stutter. It's been pretty neat. It's running Android 10 with TCL UI sitting on it, which is an interface that I'm pretty well familiar with. It's very smooth, and I do like the setup of this UI. Now, it does come with some bloatware, just as a heads up here, but nothing really crazy. I've been able to toggle in between apps, juggle different apps with no issues there, right? So the processor is really good. Movies play very well here, and if you remember what I said about the display, it's such a beautiful display that just watching movies here, it's so nice. It's such a great experience. I've also played games here, and they play so well. They're really smooth. This unit here has 128 gigs of internal storage, expandable at up to 256 gigs using a micro SD card. Battery life has been great, right? It has a 4,500 milliamp hour battery. That is a huge battery. I mean, it's a big phone, but the battery also is big to match that. It's also fast charge capable at up to 18 watt. It's been lasting all day with still about a good 20 to 25% at the end of the day with high usage of this phone. That is really good. My overall, I would say, average SOT on this phone has been over 6 hours and 30 minutes consistently. That is really good. That is really good, especially for a phone in this price range. Again, I cannot stress enough how much of a great deal this is for a 5G phone. With everything getting ready to move up to 5G, this is an affordable way for you to be part of that conversation, that 5G conversation, and to stay current with the smartphone technology. Again, this has to be the most affordable 5G phone out there. I would definitely recommend this phone, especially with their history. TCL has delivered with the TCL 10 Pro. You may have seen my review of that, and they did the same again here, and they do so at such great prices. It's just incredible. And if you are in the market for a mid-range device with Verizon or something like that in this price range, keep your ears out or your eyes open. Since this is the holiday season, you might be able to stumble on a deal on this phone at a way more affordable than that already very affordable $399 price tag on it. So keep your ears out, right? But anyways, that was my review of the TCL 10 5G UW, as I mentioned, and I hope you found this informative. Please don't forget, of course, to like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to catch you in the comment section like I always do, and I'm also going to catch you in the next video. And up until then, stay safe out there.